Thank you, Honourable Speaker, Honourable Madam Deputy Speaker. I updated this House in April on the progress of Mount Kasi operation. And I acknowledge the interest that this House has on the progress at Kasi, as well as the wider public interest that it generates. But I must reiterate to this House and also to the public that the Mount Kasi project currently is a mineral exploration project and is not a mining operation. Mr. Speaker, this license, or the SPL, was awarded to Vatukoula Gold Mine after a very competitive tender process in December of 2020. I'm not sure who it was from the other side of the House who was Minister for Lands at the time. It may have been the Honourable Usumati or the Honourable Koya, one of the two. But when I assumed office in 2022 and early 2023, before paying a visit to Mount Kasi to visit with the landowners, I reviewed the tender process just to make sure that everything has been ticked and all the boxes have attended to. It was my opinion and the opinion of those that were around me, that everything that needed to be attended to had been attended to by the committee that assisted the Minister in providing the award. And further to that, so the rights to undertake the mineral exploration within the Mount Kasi prospect was granted to Vatukoula Gold Mine under SPL number 1519 on the 20th of June 2024, and SPL is for a period of 3 years. Now, Madam Deputy Speaker, in relation to the dispute, I can confirm that for the past 16 months, the VGML was unable to commence its proposed exploration work. The delay was due to some opposition that was evident on the ground with some members of the landowning unit, and they have been lobbying. It's common knowledge that they've been lobbying for a company of their preference, a company that also had applied in the tender process in 2020. Now, we've held a series of meetings. I myself have was part of a few meetings with the landowning unit in the past 16 months. And I am pleased, Madam Deputy Speaker, to update Parliament today on the significant and positive development that has happened very recently. The Ministry, as we've always made sure was our posture in attempting to resolve conflict or conflict situations, we have continued to liaise, continued to talk to landowning units, the landowning unit in Kasi, and that has culminated in a very significant ceremony that I myself have attended in the last 2 months in the village of Ndawara, where the chiefs were present, the landowning unit was present, the Turan Matangali of Nabito Kaki was also present, and we exchanged what is traditionally the approach that we usually take to make sure that we resolve conflicts. We take it that the gestures that we had afforded the landowning units and them to government as goodwill of the development plans that government and the landowning unit will be able to go forward with together during the exploration process and hopefully in the mining phase of it. The acceptance, Madam Deputy Speaker, heralds a historic moment of cooperation between the government and the landowning unit in Kasi. We have to understand the context around the opposition or the hesitation because Kasi was, of course, one of the operations that had been mined in the past, and also we've had some very significant incidences in Kasi where fish have died in the river at Yanawai. And so when we talk about mining in Kasi, there is a lot of negativity that comes with it as you know, when we refer to history. But these are some of the things that we'll make sure that in the exploration phase that is going to be undertaken by VGML in the future will accommodate those concerns and those reservations by the landowning unit. As we speak, Madam Deputy Speaker, Vosarogo Gold Mine is now directly engaging with the landowning units on the modality that they would prefer, that they would sign off on, and the cooperation and participation within the framework of the SPL that has been issued. The chief of Yanawai and his people, I'm told, have gone to Watukola twice, or two groups have gone to Watukola to have a look at the mining operation in Watukola, and they've gone back to Yanawai. And so we've left it with the landowning unit and the company to design between themselves what is the modality of cooperation that they would want to enter into in the exploration phase. I'm confident, Madam Deputy Speaker, that there is positivity in the horizon out of this engagement. And personally for me, it is a blessing indeed to advance the prospectus in Mount Kasi, because as I said here on the last occasion, it has the capacity to create new jobs if it's going to graduate into a mining. I made reference to the young mine in Tuwatu, in Sembeto, which now currently employs just over 450 local employees from around the Sembeto area, Nandi, Lautoka, up to Mba, with a monthly cash flow amongst the 465 new employees of just over 600,000 every fortnight. And so these are some of the things that I am looking at, and the government is looking at, engineering this new industry that is going to bring new air of confidence into Wailevu, in as much as it's going to bring new confidence of investment around the South Savu area. Thank you very much, Madam Deputy Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honourable Vosarogo. Do you have a supplementary question, Honourable Nath?
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. I thank Honourable Minister for his comprehensive answers. Madam Deputy Speaker, Natural Resources Committee made a visit to this site, and we have seen huge, very huge possibility and that resources are there, and around the thick forest which can be explored as well. Can the minister inform what lesson the ministry has learned from this and compared to the other mining project which is held in Fiji, and how it's going to apply to resolve this and other future disputes?
Thank you, Honourable Nath. Honourable Minister, you have the floor.
I'm going to try and answer that question in the way as I understand it. Of course, different parts of Fiji will present different sets of challenges. But as I said in my last address on the matter, that in as far as Kasi is concerned, we are looking at learning off the back of experiences in Watukola as well as in Tuwatu. I mentioned the last time I was here, and I did mention this as well at the village hall in Yanawai, that if we're going to be learning from the experiences in the two mines that exist in Witilebu, take Tuwatu for example, they run an overhead of just about 6 million a month, which means logistics and food supply and laundry and the support services that support the mining activity. We're looking at modality to be developed with the Kasi people, the local population, of supplying that logistical support services that, say, for example, is being shared out here in the operation in Tuvalu, to be contained within the local community in and around Wailepu, so that whilst the mining is happening, and if it does graduate into a mining, new employment is going to be created, new businesses is also going to be created, new opportunities are going to be created, so that we can learn, if we learn of the two operations in Vitilevu, we can expand and improve the one in Mankasi. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. Another supplementary question, Honourable Nath.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. Madam Deputy Speaker, Honourable Leader of Opposition said, and I quote, he said that we Fijians are rich in resources but empty in pocket, which is very true. Because while exploring Mount Kasi, Madam Speaker, I have seen the huge potential of it. But I hope Minister, when he visits Mount Kasi, he only don't explore and don't talk to the people around it. But how are you going to, how other resources can be used, how the other part of the land can be utilized, that can be also taught, Madam Speaker. Are the ministry engaging in this kind of talks with the people or not?
Thank you. Honourable Vosarogo.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. I spoke about the modality that we want to develop in and around the Kasi mining operation when that does happen, which would include provision of farms. That, of course, 460 people will have to feed breakfast, lunch, dinner. Someone's going to have to provide for that. So that sort of service, we want to make sure that it is contained in-house, contained in and around the area and the villages that would be able to support that operation in Kasi. Transport is something that also will need to be provided for. It's not a mining operation per se. Mining companies would prefer that they palm that off to somebody else. We can ask, the landowning unit to start looking at opportunities where they themselves will purchase trucks and vehicles that will provide that to the mining company. Laundry services. Miners would come in the morning, pick up fresh clothes, go down to the mine, come back up, drop off those clothes. Somebody's going to have to provide laundry services for that. In Nandi, it's picked up from Tuvalu, taken to a laundry service provider in Nandi town, then it's brought back afresh. In Kasi, I'd imagine it would be too far to be taken to Savu and brought back. So the creation of that service just close to the mine can be something that the Songo Marama of Yanawai would be able to look at, might be interested in looking at. So these sorts of modality we are looking at closely within the ministry so that we can support the ongoing discussion that is happening between the company and the land owning unit. The idea is, as quite rightly pointed out by the Honourable Kumar, is if we say to ourselves that we are resource rich, at some point that richness has got to translate into your bank account. And that's something that we want to make sure is going to happen in Kasi as we learn of the two operations here in Vitilevu. Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker.
Thank you, Honourable Vosarogo.